can't afford to pay the escalating rents. They are being thrown out because the landlord is saying they're selling the house. And in some cases, the banks are repossessing the buy-to-let houses that they're living in because the landlord hasn't been able to pay the mortgage. We need to prevent people coming into homelessness. Unless we can stem that flow, we have an increasing problem.
And how do you do that, do you believe?
Are housing people as fast as they can, but the number of people becoming newly homeless is going up faster than the number of people the government can rehouse.
And the one key thing that needs to be done to do that, to prevent people coming into homelessness, what do you think it is?
Well, there's a couple of key things. One, I think it should be illegal for the banks or landlords to evict people, particularly families, into homelessness. They should not be allowed to evict the people living in those houses until they have found alternative suitable accommodation. We have almost 200,000 empty houses and apartments lying all around the country, many of them in urban areas, and they should be brought back into use as rapidly as possible, even if necessary by compulsory purchase orders. We need to address this problem with far more radical urgency than we are addressing it today.
OK, well, Father Peter McVerry, thank you very much indeed for joining us, and that march will be taking place very shortly in Dublin's city centre. Well, now it's time for sports news. Greg Allen is with me.
RTE Radio 1 Sport with the Kia Optima. Now available on Kia Lease, the smart new fleet solution for small business.
Jose Mourinho says he will consider fielding the Manchester United under-23 team for the final match of the Premier League season against Crystal Palace. After United's injury crisis deepened with injuries to Eric Bailly and Luke Shaw in the drawn game with Swansea yesterday, United now face the prospect of 4 games in 11 days in May with this injury crisis. That's if they reach the Europa League final. Meanwhile, this evening in the Premier League, Watford are at home to third-place Liverpool. In snooker, 4-time champion John Higgins carries a 10-7 lead over the reigning champion Mark Selby going into the final 2 scheduled sessions of the World Snooker Final in Sheffield. That final resumes at 2 o'clock. First to 18 will take the title. Antipost favourite Churchill is one of 12 colts left in the 2,000 guineas at Newmarket on Saturday. His trainer Aidan O'Brien is looking for an 8th win in the Classic, which would make him the most successful trainer in the race's history. Meanwhile, this afternoon at Naas, O'Brien's star 4-year-old Minding goes in the Moorbridge Stakes at 3:55. And finally, Laura Graham from Kilkeel in County Down has become the first Northern Ireland athlete to clinch